Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming back again. My name is Bonani. I answer to B. On this channel, we do everything fashion, creativeness, and life. So today we are going to do a bit of life. As you probably have seen the topic, it is how to shut the noise. So if you want to hear more, do stay around and listen. If you like, do share, subscribe, and you know the rest. Thank you. So, as you've seen, my title is The Noise. How do I shut the noise? So yeah, guys, I'll tell you a tiny little story before I talk about shutting the noise. And it goes like this. In my life, I have had so much noise, so much chatter. Outside, thank you. Outside, like now I'm hearing cars moving, and inward as well. I've been hearing so much noise, and then you think to yourself, how do I even try and do anything when I've got so much noise going on inside me? So yeah, this is what I'm talking about today. That you, in your life, you want to do, there's things that you want to do. But then you think to yourself, how can I even begin to do anything with so much noise around me? And I mean, hi Takutwa. I mean, noise, and it can be so loud that you actually do not even know where to start. So this has been going on for a long time in my life, where I feel like, I'm not even sure what to do. I'm confused, really. I can be asked, what are you? I'm a mom, I'm a sister, I'm a daughter to my mom, I'm a wife to my husband, and I'm a friend to a lot of people that I know. So you can imagine, you will have friends coming with whatever they've got to say in your life, and then if you're at work, you've got work that's going on, so you're bringing that on you, and then you've got family. And for me, I'm a sister to 7 brothers, so I've got 7 brothers coming to me with love and their own problems, so there is a lot that you have to put up with, or that you are engrossed in. So the question then comes is, how do I shut the noise? Sometimes you can't completely shut the noise, but how do I keep going amidst all that noise? So this is something that obviously has that I've struggled with, for quite a while now. But I've learned what I would call a secret now. And to be honest, things can go on. They can go on as much as they want, but I still stay grounded. I still stay sound. Yes, there are times when I'm rattled. I must say I'm rattled, but I now know how to bring myself back and say, it's okay. It's fine, B. Let's start again. So how do I do that, you may ask? And there is a little magic to it. And I call it magic anyway. And it's meditation. That's something that I've found it helps me a lot. And sometimes I don't go into deep meditation, and all I do is just breathe. I take a deep breath like I've just done. And honestly, it's magical. It's absolute magic. I wasn't well, and I keep referring to this because it was a defining moment for me for just over 2 years. And one of the things that really was a big problem was having palpitations. So you can imagine when your heart is pumping so much, it feels like your heart is going to come out of your chest. What do? there were times when I actually thought that I'm going to die. But look, I'm here. I'm breathing. I'm talking to you guys. How did I do it? Well, it wasn't easy, but I had people around me, and one of them is here, Maureen. I love you so much. Thank you for being there for me, when things were hard. And I've got Miriam, who I've known for very long, but she's been very helpful in my journey as well. And I call her my life coach. A life doctor, sorry, I call her my life doctor. So, yeah. But yeah, meditation is something that I would recommend, guys, to all of you. Do meditation. It's up to you what your values are, what your beliefs are. For me, my higher conscious, as I like to call him, is God. I believe in God. So as I meditate, there's certain meditations that I choose to go with. So that's what I do. It keeps me grounded. Every time when I feel overwhelmed and I see that there's a lot going on, whether it's at home, with my family, with friends, I get back to that. And it just takes breathing. And there is a way that you breathe. I'm not going to sit here and teach you meditation because I would not call myself an expert in meditation. I've mastered meditation that is helpful for me. There is so much out there. You can go on YouTube and you'll be able to find things. Obviously, always do your due diligence, I say, because we live in a world with all sorts of things. So you need to check out who you are listening to, what you are following. So you don't want to just get anything that you don't want. And I encourage you to make sure that you understand what is being said in those meditations, because if you're going with something that you don't understand and you're just repeating that away, then I don't know what you're doing, but I don't think that would be a very good idea. So yeah, so that's what I do when I wake up in the morning. As I said yesterday, because I was talking about daily rituals that I go through, I will, as part of my morning rituals, I do meditation. Sometimes all I do is just pray. Sometimes I meditate using my Bible. And sometimes I will listen to certain audios as a part of my meditation. Honestly, some people would think that it's crazy, but you know what? I love my own crazy, because guess what? It keeps me the way I am. And if you like what you see, why won't you try it? Well, you don't have anything to lose. Just give it a try, and if it works for you, then you carry on. Because if you've got so much noise going on in your headspace, if you've got so much noise going on around you in your family, you can't even get work done. You need to do something. Some people have probably gone on medication. Because when I was unwell, the doctor did say to me, would you like to try some antidepressants? And I boldly said, no, I'm not going on antidepressants. Thank you very much. I will do what it takes to help me. And when it comes to a point where I feel that I'm not able to move myself to the next point or take myself away from this situation, then I will come to you. Please, by no means am I saying that if you feel that you need that balance using medication, you shouldn't take it. I'm not making those declarations whatsoever. I'm talking about what's worked for me from the place where I have been at to where I am now. I'm not saying that I've also, reached that point where I'm so invincible and, no, but if you know where I was and see where I am now, then you would know that whatever I'm doing must be working. It is working, guys. So yeah, anybody who wants to know any more, because I'm not going to put anything here, because like I said, I'm not an expert. I can point you to people that can help you, but if you just want basic ideas of meditation, we can have a chat. So you can hop into my inbox and we can talk about that. But yeah, and then there is also physical and little things that you can do really to shut the noise. As I said in the title, how do you shut the noise? Sometimes you need to take yourself away from that situation. For myself, I've got a family. I've got 3 boys. Sometimes I just need to be excused, and my husband, and I live with my mother as well. I just need time on my own in silence, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's not that I'm deserting my family or anything, but I just want to be on my own so that I can dig deep inside me and find that state of. I say to them, I need to recalibrate myself. That's the word I normally say. I said, I need to recalibrate myself, guys. I'm going to go either to my room, or I'll go for a drive, or I'll just take a walk, and recalibrate myself, I say. And they know what I mean by that. So you have to look at yourself, check at your personality, and think, am I even aware of what's going on around me? Because to be honest, sometimes you're sitting there with people, you're not getting what they're saying, and you don't stop to think, what exactly is going on? Why am I not being able to understand and hear what other people are saying? But it's because of that noise. There's a lot of noise in the background. There's a lot of noise inside you, in your belly, in your head, and it needs to be cleared, because you would not move forward unless and until you do that. You need to get to a place where you are so attentive to your inner being. And I mean, I am now at a place, and some people would think, oh, this is cuckoo or whatever, but I'm now at a place where I know when I know that I know. And it's exactly just that. I know when I know that I know. If I feel uncomfortable, I know that I know. If I feel good about it, I know that this is it. And I don't even hesitate. And I'm like, that's it. I'm taken, I'm done. We're this is what we're going to do. So yeah, that's what I thought I'd come and talk about today, that we need to shut the noise. The noise, guys, the noise, the chatter. We need to shut it. Yeah, but that doesn't mean ignoring people. That doesn't mean, being arrogant, because there's a difference in that. And this is self-work, guys. This is stuff that you have to do on your own. And, and when I say I get excused from my family, it's not something that I do all the time. You've got to be sociable as well, because you can't just be, oh no, it's time for me to go and meditate. There's a way of doing things without being annoying or being, because people know you as the noisy person, and like, in my family, I goof about a lot. I jump around. So now, for me to be asking for time out to go and sit, do nothing, be nothing for a long time can be quite, surprising to them. Like, come on now, what's going on? But they see the change in me now. They see the person that I've become. My 8-year-old sometimes joins in with me now, and we're doing meditation, and it's beautiful, guys. It's like, it's just lovely to switch away, and after that I perform to my best, and I'm not going to stop it, guys. I'm not going to stop it. Yeah. Welcome, Melody. Thank you for tuning in. Hi, Silence. Hi, Tendiwa. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hi, Yessi, darling. Thank you so much for tuning in. Graciela. Hi, darling. Pastor Polite, thank you so much for tuning in. And Musa, long time sis, thank you for tuning in. Hi, Rita. Hi, Kudzi, Chana, and Maureen. So yes, lovelies. So I thought I'd come here and talk about the noise that we have around us. And like I said, you're most welcome to come and have a little chat about how I've successfully, or no, maybe not say successfully, because I continuously have noise and I have to keep going back to the drawing board and, start again. But I have techniques that I use now, and they are very effective. So if you want to talk about that, hook up with me and I will gladly share what I know, and I will signpost you to people that can help you, because some people would be struggling with not just basic noise, like serious noise, like real deep stuff, pains and groans that are inside. And I'll tell you now, you're not going to get anywhere. you are not going to move in any direction whatsoever if you don't deal with the noise. So it has to be uprooted and taken out. And sometimes we are not sometimes, actually all the time, we are the root cause of the noise because we allow it. So one of the things is to say to yourself, this is me. I value myself so much that I'm not going to entertain the noise, or I'm not going to allow the noise to destroy me. So I'm going to do something about it. And you do just that. So you breathe. Not hurry. Not in a hurry. So if you're in a rush, don't do it. You have to take your time to breathe. And I learned something very recently, that when you breathe, you have to be like a baby. If you know how a baby is like when they're born, when they breathe, you don't see their shoulders shrugging up and going down. No, you just see the belly going up and down and up and down. And if you want to practice that, try doing it when you're lying down first. Then once you've mastered it, then you can do it while you're sitting up, because it's something that you used to be able to do as a child, but for years you've lost that skill. So you have to practice back again. And yeah. So thank you guys for tuning in. If you've got suggestions of how we can shut the chatter, drop them down on the comment section. Let's make it interactive and help each other come out of it. And just as we speak now, just think how much you are thinking of. You're probably thinking about the dinner. You're thinking about all sorts of shenanigans. Just tune it down a bit. And yeah, thank you guys. I'll see you soon. I'm grateful that you've got to this part of this video, and I hope that you learned a thing or two, and you will attempt to shut the noise, because it might just make you a little bit more effective, because there is so much that goes on in our lives, and we can have so much chatter, and it disturbs how we carry on with our lives. Why don't you give it a try? You've got nothing to lose. And if you really liked what you heard, why don't you give us a thumbs up, like the video, share it with your friends, and do subscribe. See you in the next video. Thank you.